Hi, I'm going to give you a quick video fixing the tow haul switch on my 2006 Chevrolet Silverado. Mine happens to be a Duramax 3500, but I think lots of trucks are the same. Anyways, the tow haul button quit working. It was intermittent for a while. I looked on the internet and said a common problem was there was a broken wire. So all I had to do is remove the bezel on the dash. It just pops off real easy. It does help to put the key in and move the shift lever down while you're doing it to be able to get it off. Anyways, I didn't show that part. But what I did want to show you is all you have to do is pop that bezel off, and then down here there's a rubber boot, and you can just I'm showing it slipped up on top there, but it was in this little hole here where you can see the wire. So you can just kind of wiggle that around. It pulls up off of there, and then you can see there's a little black clip. I've slid it up, and it was clipped on inside here down about where my finger is, and then there was another clip back a little bit further. And it turned out there was a break in the wire. This orange wire hair has, I think, 3 wires inside of it, and at least one of them's broken. And the wire was right where the clip was. I've moved the clip up on the wire, but you can see that there's a broken wire inside. Well, sort of see it anyways. But there is a broken wire in there, and it was right where that black clip was, which I moved. So anyways, I just slipped the 2 black clips up. Now I'm going to remove the lever itself. There's just a little bolt on the top here, and that way I can get at it, and then I can strip some wire. And what I'm planning to do is just re-solder it after stripping some insulation, and then put some heat shrink tubing, and then just put it back together. So I'm going to pause it now and do that, and I'll show you the finished product. Thanks. Okay, so I've taken the small bolt out. Here's a picture of the bolt. It's a star head, and I used this little wrench here. It's a I don't know, I can't read the size on the thing. Anyways, if you got a set of those, you can do it. And what you can see here is I've taken off the handle, and now you should be able to clearly see that there is a broken wire. There it is inside here. That's the white wire. Looks like there might be a couple white wires, but it's broken. So the next step I'm going to do here is to actually take off more of the insulation, and like I said, fix the wires up and put some heat shrink tubing on it. Okay, I'm going to do that now, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay, I'm in the process of stripping the wire so I can get at it. I just wanted to show you that I zip tied the handle to the steering wheel so it would be nice and steady so I could work on the wire, and I got some good light here now. And what I've done is I've just used a knife. I'm using this Leatherman tool here because it's pretty sharp, and because that orange insulation is very thick and the wires inside are really little, I wouldn't use, a regular type of stripper where you try to just take the like a regular household wire stripper. So what I did is I just kind of skinned back the orange insulation very carefully from the wire, and you can see I've done it on one side, and you can also clearly see the one side where one of the white wires is broken. That's the one I'm going to be fixing. But I just want to show you how I did that. Now I'm going to do the other side the same way, and then trim off the pieces. And as I said, probably add a little piece of wire with some heat shrink tubing on the inside, and I'll also put heat shrink tubing over the whole thing when I'm done. Okay. Okay, this is a picture now where I've added a short piece of wire to connect the two and soldered them, and before I added that wire I put a small piece of heat shrink tubing and slid it up out of the way. And so now I'm going to shrink the tubing over the spot that I soldered, and then I'm going to use a type of electrical tape that I have. It's actually not a tape, but it's something like electrical tape that really bonds really well, and I'll go over the whole outside of the whole bundle of wire. Okay, there's the shot with the heat shrink in place. Now I'll just put the outside wrapping over everything. Okay, there it looks after I put the wrap over everything there. I use this product here called Extreme Tape, It's actually not a tape, it's some kind of a rubberized thing that when it wraps around itself, the chemical bond causes it to bond together. Anyways, it's a little stronger than what you normally get, but you could use electrical tape as well. Anyway, so I'm just going to put the lever back in and button her up, and that should do it. Hope this helps. Thanks. Bye.